I wasn't planning on becoming a headline, a hero, or a villain that day. I was just out for a walk. It was one of those rare Sundays where I had nowhere to be. The weather was unusually nice for late October, cool breeze, blue sky, and just enough sun to make you forget the months of cold ahead. I had my earbuds in, a podcast playing some true crime mystery, and a cup of coffee in hand from the small corner cafe I only treated myself to on the weekends. I remember thinking how peaceful everything felt. I even texted a friend, "This is the kind of day you write about." And I guess now I am. There's this park a few blocks from my apartment, small but cozy. One of those places with a loop trail, a few benches, and enough trees to remind you you're not totally swallowed up by the city. It's also got this unofficial dog run where local pet owners let their dogs off leash, even though they're technically not supposed to. I've seen everything from Great Danes to tiny fluff balls named after food. One guy has a corgi named Dumpling. Everyone knows everyone there, at least by dog name. I took the long route through the park, because why not? As I passed the edge of the dog run, I noticed a group of people kind of frozen. Not watching their dogs, not chatting, just standing there, awkward and still, eyes trained on something. At first, I thought it was just a tense dog fight or something. Happens. Dogs get excited. But then I heard it. A yelp. Sharp. Panicked. Then I saw him. A man, mid-40s, stocky, shaved head, wearing a faded green hoodie. He was yanking, no, jerking, this small black and white mutt by the leash. Not just a tug. I'm talking full arm, violent, jerking like the dog was a punching bag. And when the poor thing resisted, he kicked it. Not once, twice, right in the ribs. Everyone around looked uncomfortable, like they wanted to step in, but didn't want the confrontation. Some just looked down. A woman pulled her own dog away and walked off. I don't know what came over me, but I couldn't move past it. Not that day. So I took out my earbuds, walked right over, and said, calmly at first, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" He turned to me like he was expecting praise, like his behavior was somehow justified. "Mind your business. Dog doesn't listen." I looked at the dog, cowering, tail between his legs, one paw lifted like it was hurt. He looked like he wanted to disappear. I said, "That's not discipline. That's abuse." His eyes narrowed. "You got a problem?" I didn't even think. Yeah, I got a big F-king problem. The moment those words left my mouth, I knew I was in it. He stepped closer. We were face to face. He smelled like beer and sweat, and he was a good 40 pounds heavier than me, but I didn't flinch. I've never been in a real fight before. Shoved someone in high school once, got shoved back. That was it. But this was different. That dog was trembling behind him, and I knew if I walked away, this guy would double down as soon as no one was watching. "You want to get involved?" he growled. I replied, "If it means stopping you from kicking that dog again, yeah, I do." He shoved me. I stumbled back, but stayed up. Adrenaline kicked in. Someone behind me gasped. Another person pulled out a phone. I saw it in the guy's eyes. He realized he was being watched now. A flicker of panic. Then rage. He threw a punch. Missed. I ducked, mostly out of luck, and instinctively shoved him back hard. He tripped over the leash and fell, smacking down onto the gravel. People started yelling, "Hey, stop! Call someone!" He hit him. I didn't go after him. I just stood there, heart racing, fists clenched, waiting to see what he'd do next. He got up slowly, looked around, and saw the phones. Too many witnesses now. Too many people no longer looking away. "You're all F-king soft," he muttered, yanking the leash hard again, but the dog refused to move. Just laid down, refusing to be dragged. That's when something happened I didn't expect. The woman with the corgi, Dumpling, stepped forward and said, "You're not taking him anywhere." Another guy, probably in his 60s with a husky, added, "I've seen you do this before." I should have said something then. I am now. The man looked cornered, angry, but this time outnumbered. He dropped the leash. "I don't need this shit," he spat, walking off toward the parking lot. I ran over to the dog, crouched low so I didn't scare him. He was shaking, eyes wide, but he didn't pull away. I reached out slowly and placed my hand on his head. He let out a little whine, but then leaned into it. His fur was wiry and rough, and I could feel his ribs, too prominent. He hadn't eaten right in a while. "Hey, buddy," I whispered. "You're okay now." Someone called animal control. Another person had already posted a video of the incident on the local neighborhood Facebook group. Within a day, the footage had spread. People angry, people inspired. People offering to adopt the dog. He ended up at a rescue nearby. They named him Scout. 3 weeks later, after a lot of paperwork, visits, and one extremely thorough background check, he's mine now. Scout sleeps at the foot of my bed. He has a plush fox toy he carries everywhere like a security blanket. Still gets nervous around loud noises and flinches if someone raises their hand too fast. But every day, he opens up a little more. Tail wags more. Sleeps deeper. Trusts more. I didn't set out to be anyone's hero. I just couldn't walk past it. And now I've got this little guy who reminds me every day that stepping in, saying something, even when it's hard, can change everything. For him, for me, for anyone watching. If this story moved you, even just a little, please give it a like. It helps more people see it, and maybe, just maybe, it'll inspire someone else to speak up when it matters. Drop a comment below if you've ever witnessed something like this, or if you've got your own rescue story. I read them all. And if you want more real stories that matter about the little moments that turn into something bigger, hit that subscribe button and stick around. We've got a lot to talk about. Thanks for watching. Give your pets a little extra love today. They feel more than we think.